morning, amazing Infinity family. I'm back here again with my next fortnight message. And in last 11 years, almost 11 years of my journey in this business, I want to talk something which is very, very important, which I learned in last 11 years actually, right? Okay. This business since beginning actually, during the welcome also, we always talk about, this is all about relationship, right? This business is all about relationship, and which people do not understand in the beginning, but later, okay, when more and more people start working together, then they understand how important it is to maintain good relationship with uplines, downlines, crosslines, everywhere actually, right? Because this is something which if does not go well, okay, and most of the cases it does not go well, because when there are so many people working, obviously there will be difference of opinions, there will be conflicts, there will be difference of style, there are perceptions, there are confusions, a lot of things will happen, right? And this happens in the family as well, right? So same thing happened here, and we are working with so many people, okay? So this is bound to happen. But you guys have to understand that if we don't manage it well, and if we don't change the way we operate in our own head actually, right, we will not be able to do this business with peace. And most of the reason because of this, most of the time because of this reason, people create that kirkir in their head, there is a conflict in their head regarding someone, regarding some issue, regarding something, and because of which they get defocused, and most of the time because that vibration inside them become bad actually, or they have a kirkir in their head, even if they don't speak about it, but still there is some issue in their head which stop them to grow, and they only have to sort out that, right? So so you guys have to understand first that we are working with different people, right? Now different people means different mindset, different abilities, different strengths, different weaknesses, different style, different way of operating, and different way of expressing, right? So we have to understand that everyone will not operate the same way you expect them to operate, or you want them to operate actually, right? Okay, so we have to understand that we have to stop that noise in our head which actually get created because of small little issues regarding other people, right? Be it upline, be it downline, be it crossline, be it anybody actually, right? And it is bound to happen, right? Because sometimes, actually no one is perfect in this world, right? Okay, so neither your uplines are perfect, nor your downlines are perfect, nor you are perfect, right? Same way, no, I am not perfect, my downlines are not perfect, my uplines are not perfect, nobody is perfect, right? But the issues start when you start thinking that why can't they be perfect actually, right? Okay, and when things start creating an issue in your head, most of the time people go and break the cardinal rule, and they start talking to the down, negative down or cross actually, right? That is the first rule. If you do this, your issue will not get sorted. In fact, it will get fueled by other people's opinion, perception as well. And that will never get sorted. It will increase, the intensity of that issue will increase in your head, right? Okay. So the number one rule which I learned after many years and started applying these days actually is that, if I have an issue with someone, I will go and express. It may not get sorted immediately, but I will go and express. At least that person will be knowing about that issue, right? I will not keep it in my head. I will not think, okay, it's okay if the person want to be like that, okay, let him be like that. See, understand, if it is creating a negative energy in me, even if it is 1% negative energy, it is my job to take it out. And when you express, even if nothing changes, by doing that, expressing that actually, right, I am doing my job, right? I am throwing that negative energy out of my body, okay? And I operate in a most positive way if I keep expressing that actually, right? And while expressing also, we need to understand that we should not express our disconnect with a lot of anger. It has to be just an expression actually, right? It's a feeling. You have to tell that person that, look, this is my feeling, I'm telling I may be right or wrong, right? My intention is just to let you know, right? Okay? And you can be right, you can be wrong. And if somebody is giving you a feedback and somebody is venting out in front of you, okay, the rule is you should not try to justify, right? It's a feeling. That feeling needed to be taken care in a long run. It will take time. It will take time to get things back in place. But most important is express to the right person. Express is to the individual itself, right? Don't go out and tell other uplines, don't go out and tell other downlines or cross lines or anywhere actually, right? You know, if you have some feeling with someone, go and express, okay? Because that strengthens the relationship, right? Okay. Second thing is that, okay, you know, whenever you have some disconnect with someone, or whenever you are pissed with someone, whenever you're upset with someone, right? First of all, you need to ask one question to yourself, right? Do you think the intent of that person is wrong when it comes to you? Okay. If the intent is not wrong, that means everything is okay, right? Are you getting me? If the intent is not wrong, maybe the style, maybe the way that person operates, maybe the issue that person is handling issue with some certain way, you may not be liking it, right? Correct? But if the intent is right, first of all, okay, and you know, you have to first tell yourself the intent cannot be wrong, right? Okay, if the intent is right, okay, this can be sorted. Number two thing is that you have to ask yourself, do you really have something positive about that person in your mind? You know, because I'm sure everyone is having their own strengths and weaknesses, right? Nobody is perfect, right? Okay, whether it is a downline or upline, right? If you think that person is having some strength, positivity, something good which makes you feel good about it, right? Okay, just remember those things and feel blessed about it first, right? For example, there are downlines we don't do things properly, right? But if you are able to find out one or two things good in them, right? First, thank God that you got somebody who's having one or two things good, right? Yes, we have to work upon something which is a weakness, right? And it will take time, right? We will keep expressing nicely and gently and confront whenever required, okay? But if you only keep thinking about the weaknesses and you don't think about the strength and the good points, it will only and only accumulate a negative energy inside you regarding that person, and that energy will resonate with that person, and your relationship, you will not even know why it is getting spoiled in your own head, in that person's head also, right? Okay, so most important thing is always find out good things in people, and yes, it is okay to have weaknesses in them which we have to work upon along with them, okay, in a long run, and that person will change, you will change, right? But if you don't focus on the strengths, right, or a positive side, your energy will not be good. And if your energy is not good, neither you will be able to focus properly on your work, nor you will be able to build a good relationship with that person. And if the relationship is not good with your downlines, with your uplines, then the organization will get split eventually. And if the organization gets split, believe me, it will not grow the way it can grow when it is united actually, right? Okay, so understand. And obviously when you think about the person's areas of improvement or weaknesses which makes you feel upset about that person, right? As I said, think about their strength, think about their positivity, think about what you can learn from them, you know, whether it is downline or upline actually, right? Okay, and other than that, also think about, am I perfect the way I operate with? Okay, if the answer is no, nobody is perfect, right? So obviously the answer will be no, right? Okay, so if you are not perfect, okay, then how can you expect other person to be perfect, right? Correct? So understand, and keep expressing. If you don't express nicely, that person will never get to know the areas of improvement, right? Whether it is upline or downline, right? Or whether it is an improvement or it is a way of dealing with people or the style or whatever it is, right? Okay. Also, learn to accept different people who operate in a different way, as far as they are accountable, as far as they are good from heart, as far as their intent are always good actually, right? Okay, learn to accept the differences, right? Okay, because if you don't learn that, when you accept the differences, that time it should not be, oh, I accepted, now I can't do anything about it, I'll live with it, right? that is again a negative thought, right? You are, it's like a negative energy inside you, right? Okay, just always think about, is that person adding some value in your business or organization, or has ever added in past actually, right? If that person has added in past, which means that person can add same value in future also, right? Okay, so always divert your mind towards the positivity of that person, right? Which will actually correct your energy inside, which will remove the negative energy and create a positivity. And when you want to, completely detox your negative energy, that is a time to go and tell that person, right? Your job is just to tell, right? And you have to vent it out, right? That's it, finish. Most of the time people go out and vent it in front of a wrong person actually, right? And one more important rule is, which I adapted from a very long time actually, right? If I hear something about someone, okay, I don't get influenced by that person, no matter how close that person is, right? For example, just an example, if I get some opinion which is coming to me actually from maybe my upline or my spouse or anybody actually, right? Maybe my upline, which is VP Dev, or maybe my spouse, which is VP Kavita, okay? I don't get influenced. Suppose if they have some opinion about somebody, right? That's their experience with that person, right? I will listen from here and take out from here actually, right? I will not make their opinion my experience with that person. Unless I have the same experience with that person, I will never ever express to that person based on others' opinion actually, right? Correct? Because most of the time people get influenced by others' experience. Maybe others are also right? It is their experience. But if it is not my experience with that person, what I will do is, I will listen and remove it from my head actually, right? Okay? Unless I will not get the same experience with that person, I will not confront that person, I will not tell that person, and believe me, I will not judge that person also, right? Okay? So guys, relationship is the most important thing, right? And to build the relationship, there are only two most important things, right? Number one is that I always find reasons to feel blessed to have those people in my life, which means positive aspects of those people actually, right? Yes, there are shortcomings, there are weaknesses which needed to be changed, right? Okay? Which needed to be improved. But I always think what is positive and why I'm blessed to have these people in my life, right? Number two is basically always express at the right time without too much of delay. Okay? The moment you feel that it is creating a negative energy inside me, okay, as a priority, reach out to that person and express. Don't procrastinate. There is nothing else which is more important than this actually, right? Because it is affecting you, it is not affecting that person. It is affecting you, it is accumulating a negative energy inside you, and you will not even get to know how it is affecting your results actually, right? Okay? Express. And one more thing through which you can build a strong relationship, working with those people on the ground actually, right? And when you are working on the ground with them, that means you are spending a lot of time with them, right? Spending a lot of time doing together few activities, few trainings, lot of things actually, right? And if that is also not possible, okay, then at least spending good amount of time periodically actually with no agenda. Okay, if you go to them with an agenda, okay, probably you will discuss the agenda and you will disperse actually, right? With no agenda, and when you sit with no agenda, a lot of things you learn about each other and express to each other, right? And that helps in a long run to build that kind of a relationship, right? Okay, so guys, this business is all about relationship, right? Okay, because yes, in the beginning it's all about having more people in the team, but once you have more and more people in the team, even if it becomes 10, 20, 30 people in the team, as small as 10, 20, 30 also, right? Then also this aspect plays such important role, right? That the togetherness in those 20, 30 people can make it to 300, 3,000, 30,000, 300,000 also, right? Okay, and when I remember our initial journey, this is the only thing which brought us till here actually where we are today, right? Because in the beginning, when I remember 2009, when we were 20, 30 people, we were so tight, we were so close, right? All the V ambassadors today, right? Okay, whether it is AVP Kavita, AVP Sharfun, Bijoy, Vivek, whether it was, Gautam, Digvijay, Aditya Bhalla, everyone actually, Amit Soni, all these people, okay, Amit and Aditya Bhalla and all those people still came later on. But other people, especially me, Kavita, Sharfun, Bijoy and Vivek, right? No, all these people, in fact, many people who are not there today in the business also, till date we are very tight with everyone, right? Okay, so guys, these are the things which are the most important thing, right? So understand. And also one more thing, your intent always pays back to you, right? Because if your intent is selfish, if your intent is not selfless, if your intent is selfish and things which you are doing are only for your benefit, right? Believe me, people can smell it, right? No matter whether you wish them on birthdays, you wish them on anniversaries, you go out and gift it to them, it will not work in a long run, right? Only thing which will work on a long run is the intent, the selfless intent actually, right? Okay? And basically, when your intention is very, very clear and you know that in a long run, I want those people to help, okay? You want to help those people to grow, and ultimately that their subconscious mind can read your subconscious mind, and that automatically creates a positivity and your relationship goes on forever actually, right? Okay, so guys, these few things has helped me. I've learned this in last 10, 11 years. I was also not perfect. Slowly and steadily we learned, and still learning actually, But believe me, your relationships are the biggest asset in your life actually, right? Not just in this business, okay? So guys, work on your relationships. Be expressive. Don't judge people. Find out positive things in them. Work on the weaknesses. Express. Vent out your negativity nicely, not with anger, right? Okay? And have a clear and good intent for them actually, right? Okay? Work with them. Don't be selfish, and you will see the relationship will flourish, and that relationship will flourish not just your business but your life also. And even if people don't stay in the business, few people don't stay in the business, then also these people will be there forever for your life actually, right? Thank you very much. Love you, and I'll see you in next fortnight. Thank you.